Welcome back, everyone. Going to the fourth and final hour here of week 38 on Court of Swords. Adam, what is going on?
I think we fade back in on Bug and Ziva having a conversation. So they're kind of off to the side, and Bug is taking aside to say, we have to go. Basically, he's like, Lena is a mess. Marlowe's dead. There's no way to salvage this job.
It's not about the job anymore.
And he kind of blinks at you. He's like, what? What?
The job is done, but my time here is not. You need to take Lena and go, but I must stay.
What do I tell them when I get back? I left you here? Where are you going? What if I never see you again? What if you follow them? And he points at Ramus, and he's like, you know what's going to happen. What are you actually doing when we like pan over to you, Ramus? Like he points.
I'm currently rubbing. I found some aloe vera like under a tree, and I'm currently rubbing on my hands. And thank God.
It feels so good.
Oh, that's great.
Your perfect soft hands that have never touched a weapon. All right. Yeah. So he says that to you, Ziva. He's like, if you stay with them, I don't see this going well for you.
I don't expect you to understand, Bug, but this is just something that I have to do. You can tell them that I'll be back, and if any luck comes my way, I'll have plenty of good stories to tell at the tavern and money for our town.
And you can see him. You can see in his eyes when you talk to him. You can see at that moment him giving up on the argument. He looks at Lena. And he says, yeah, he nods. He says to Lena, come on, and kind of like picks her up a little bit. And she like sniffles and like looks at you. And she says, I'm sorry, Ziva. And like, you can see she wants to like apologize for being weak or something. Like she's trying to. How do you respond? What do you do?
I like put my hand on her shoulder and I just say, "It's okay, Lena. I understand. You did well, but you'll be more useful to me back home. Make sure Bug gets there, okay?"
She nods and she says, I'll light some incense for you at the temple as soon as we get back." And then she looks at Bug and Bug is like puts his sword in the sheath like he's checking it while you're talking. And when she looks up, he's like, "All right, Lena, let's go." And he takes her hand. There's a moment where it looks like he like wants to say something. He looks at you and then decides against it and turns to leave. So yeah, you're left alone in the woods with your new friends.
No. Okay, so I watch them kind of walk away, and then I turn around to the other three, and I just say, "All right, so what's your plan?"
Our plan? Well,
Your plan.
Ramus, what's our plan?
Ramus,
get out of the goddamn bushes. You got your aloe vera.
Wait. We have the best plan. We just don't know what it is yet.
Ramus, can you make a survival check for me? Real quick?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, in the bushes?
Poison ivy.
18.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. It was indeed aloe vera you were rubbing on your hands.
I recall a certain time before. Was it Berg?
No, I think I know what you're talking about, and it was your very first character.
Mm-hmm.
It was Velimir? Yeah, it was Velimir, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Velimir.
Poor
itchy old Velimir.
Poor Wester. poor Volnok.
Yeah. So yeah, I turn around and ask at Raymond. So yeah, what's our plan? He needs to get. We need to take some time off or something. Or
hold on a second. There was gazebo and wolves. That's what we were here for. God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Or-
Well, I need.
So yeah, to catch everybody up, what prompted you to come to the House of the Falcon in the first place was Berg's guidance from the tower, right?
Yeah.
It was important to your next target, and there was something about a gazebo, and there were wolves under it, and you headed out this way and you visited the
And
house.
there was the blood flowers or something like that.
Yes, yeah, blood orchids.
Blood orchids. That's what it was.
And then immediately after that, you left while you were inside, you left the servants, and then you came back and they were gone, and you had been tracking them you tracked them into the woods, try to find them.
And now they're probably turbo dead.
Who knows what's happened to them?
We
But
don't know
you
that.
could try to pick up. You could try to pick up the trail and continue.
Yeah, I
Z-
go ahead.
Ziva, when you guys were scouting for your, I'm sure, tourism of this place, did you spot a gazebo by any chance? Anywhere in this place?
Yeah, I think. I mean, you had plotted a route through the garden, so you had some idea of the location. Yeah, you can tell like where there's a stone like gazebo somewhere in the wooded area you could lead them to. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, is it nearby?
Like relatively. Like the forested area isn't that big, but it's quite dense, so it takes some time to get through it. But yeah, I mean, it would take you an hour or two to get there on foot.
Okay. Yes, in fact, I do know where there is a stone gazebo in these woods.
See, that is fate. Of all the chances of you being in here at the same time that we needed you right now, that is fate. And then your vision tying you to Bert. Oh, this is going to be great. I can feel it. All right.
Did she give me that health pot, by the way? Because I should probably.
I did.
Okay, cool. So let's just do that.
What?
What was
No,
it?
Don't use a health pot out of combat. That's why I was RPing that way. If I can just try to get healed from Ramus or something. You're like throwing away 50 gold for an out of combat use.
The problem is
Can
that
he not?
if you
Can he
get
heal
in,
or?
if you get in a fight, yeah, like what are your other healing options?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to heal. What's more what's more beneficial? Trying to heal in combat, which never is a good idea.
With 8 hit points, if you get another fight, you know I'm gonna one shot you so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Not so stupid now, huh, JP?
I mean, Dan could heal you. We could take a long rest. Like,
Yeah, I get.
I'm not gonna want to take a long rest, but
I could heal you for like 5 at the cost of a spell slot, 5 to 8.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be
13 HP.
2d4 for the health pot, so it's just the same thing. I guess it's not a spell slot though.
My point is though, like, do you really think I'm gonna have time? When have I ever had time in combat to heal?
Yeah,
I'm
you
attack face. I'm
have to
right up in there.
You have to sacrifice an attack to do it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can use them. It's not
what is
my
it?
gold.
2D
I don't
what?
think we've like ever
2d4
used them. in
2d4
combat.
plus 2, I think.
I think we usually relied on me or you to heal. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. Well, that
Nice.
was a shitty roll on the
That's
second
six
one,
hit
but
points?
6 is 6. You know.
I mean, it does feel you do feel better. You feel almost twice as good as you did before.
Yeah.
Almost twice as good. Yeah.
Oh.
If you had to put a number on it, just too shy of feeling
it's
twice as good.
Yeah, slightly, yeah. Weird. You have a very good understanding of your own health. It's surreal, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're feeling not great, but better certainly. Some of your wounds heal.
So as he's like drinking that, and we're saying we're gonna go to the gazebo. I look at Ziva and Ziva. How'd you get into this place? Did you come in through the front gate?
Halflings have many ways of traveling.
Ooh, she's defensive. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know why. We know you're stealing shit. Okay, you're not trying to pull. I'm not an idiot. You're a garden. You're posing as a gardener, obviously. Okay, how'd you get into the place?
You thought we were gardeners.
Well, yeah, I believed you. Now I know not to believe you. I'm not believing you now. So tell me how you got into the place.
Hey, what's that old proverb?
Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on. Go fuck yourself. How'd you get into the place? Okay. I'm just asking because if you covered areas that we didn't, then we know not to go over there to look for my friends. Okay, I'm trying to save them.
We did not use the main entrance.
Okay, well, did you? If we went that way, and I'm pointing towards where we came in through the forest, and we went beyond the stone golem, what's over there? Do you know?
That's the way we came in.
Okay, and you didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
No, we were on our way to the House of the Falcon, which was the direction that you were coming from when our paths crossed at the fountain.
Oh yeah, we were in the Falcon, but I can't tell you anything about that because then I just kind of like stare at you and trail off my words.
Well, Enoch, if
We're
you
in-
remember, we saw visions of the wolves at the gazebo. So if the wolves took your friends, they could be there.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to eliminate all options possible, but
Wait. You were in the House of the Falcon?
no, we didn't say that. Ramus,
You
you didn't
just-
say that.
He did not just say that.
We
You're
didn't say
hearing
that at
things.
all. We're going to the
He-
gazebo.
I have very good hearing for a halfling. You just said that.
You can't hear above 4 feet.
There's lots of buildings we could have gone into.
See?
And Berg looks at the others like, right, okay.
Smooth, Berg. Smooth. I've been in a building before.
Look, we're on the same side. Just fucking stop. Yes, we went into this house. There was an old lady there, a bunch of birds outside staring at us. It was creepy. She was probably a ghost or something. We left.
Okay, well, I need to go there.
Okay, well, have fun with the ghost lady. She's real accommodating. We're going to the gazebo. Find my
We-
friends.
If you follow us, we might have to go back there. If you need to go in there, sticking with us is probably safer than being on your own.
I kind of look around, like realizing that, yeah, I am the only halfling remaining of my crew of 4.
Mhm.
And I sigh and I'm just like, all right, are you ready? We can go to the gazebo now.
Are we ready? Yeah. Berg, you okay? Can we go?
He's kind
As
of fucked
good
up.
as
I'm not
I'm
gonna
going
lie.
to be,
Like,
I don't think we can rest very long.
I mean, clock's ticking. Death waits for no one, as they say. So, if you're comfortable, we can move on. Maybe Ramus can help you out somehow.
mm-hmm. Is anyone else injured, or is Berg the only one?
I think
Look-
I'm the only one that's.
You look at
You
me
were
and I'm
slightly
just-
injured, right?
I'm just pristine. I don't have any
Yeah.
dirt on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what hiding by the bushes gets you. You know,
The highest HP of the entire party, just
Also-
pristine.
it's once per day, that racial thing, right? So after a long rest before getting that back,
Yes.
so dicey going into any sort of combat.
Yeah, like
Is this what it's like to be a normal character without that?
I can heal you for small amounts, but at the cost of spell slots.
I think it might
I'm
just
down.
have to be the idea
I mean-
of Bird goes down, Ramus brings you back up. Bird goes down, Ramus
Keep-
brings you back up.
Keep in mind. You're at what, 6 now?
What?
What's your? Or no, you're at 14 now. So what's your total?
14.
What's your total health
47
otherwise?
is total
47,
that I can
okay.
get.
All right. So chances are pretty low. But if something, the thing is, the closer to 0 you are, if something hits you for a lot all at once,
Yeah.
you could die instantly. No.
Well, it kind of makes
saves.
more sense to just heal me now than rather in the heat of combat because
Well, no. What he's saying is if
No.
you take 60
to
damage,
pick me back up.
the only way that you'll die is if you take
That makes
60
sense.
damage in one hit, or
Yeah.
48 damage if you're at 1 HP.
That could happen.
Yeah, if we run into another stone golem somehow without seeing it,
You don't know that. That old
Surprise,
thing can be-
motherfucker! And he just punches you.
he's just hiding in the forest. Found you.
Yeah, you see him behind 2 trees, just like.
Or like we go back in the house and he just like smashes through a window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
attack on
I'll
Titan.
I'll give you a healing word to give you a little extra padding. All right,
You mean it?
for 6. I don't know what that other number there is.
Yeah, why'd it roll it twice?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Probably because it rolls it as an attack.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Something. I don't know. Anyway. Oh wait, no, it's because aren't you like doesn't all your healing do more because you're a light cleric? Is that not or is
no.
that different? Okay.
Yes, it
that's
does. Extra 3. Fantastic, Adam. Good
Okay.
stuff.
No, it's fine. I'll look at your macro. But anyway, you get your 6.
I don't know. I feel like it's in chess when you like let
You know
go
what?
of the thing. You know, the words are out there.
Make a constitution save for me, just for no reason at all.
I don't want to.
Okay,
actually
that's what I
asked me.
thought.
I see that Berg's like really hesitant to move out. I get down on my knees in front of you. You're probably still hunched over, and I say, Berg, I know you're still in a shitty place, okay, but they might be dead out there. I need to know. They might be in the process of dying. You're still alive. Help me.
Very well.
Begrudgingly gets up.
Now this gazebo, where'd you say you
Yeah,
saw?
you can lead. Yeah, you can lead them there.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
It's this way. Follow me.
All right. So the group of you follow Ziva through the woods, and late afternoon arrives because you were here for an hour, and then it takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there through the woods, and it's slow going, right? Because there are pathways, but you're not on one right now. You have to leave it, and then you find it again, and everything's all overgrown and stuff too. So you find the path again and continue on that way. And I think that before you see the gazebo, you smell it. The air slowly over time becomes sweeter and sweeter until there's this like cloying like sweetness in the air. You can smell it all around you as you get closer to the gazebo. It has a vaguely coppery scent to it, like you bit the inside of your cheek, and you can it tastes like blood. And you can hear a faint buzzing in the air too as you approach it.
Okay, how far out are we from it?
Not too far. By your estimation, Ziva, probably like another 10 minutes before you get there.
Okay. Well, if we could see it at least, I'd turn around and say, maybe me and Ziva should go on ahead of you guys. Maybe do some reconnaissance, as they say. Just in case there is a fight, we know not to take it.
That means Stealthberg.
I nodded.
I don't know why we keep you around, Ramus. I turn around. Ziva, is that okay with you?
Maybe you should stay here, human. You make a lot of noise. I can scout and then come back and report.
That is true. He does.
Well, actually,
Wow.
on my character sheet, it says that I have 6 stealth. So, actually, I'm okay.
What kind of armor?
Ziva.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I don't know what a character is.
Breastplate. It's
What is that?
it's the only one that it can move without stealth penalty.
I meant, when you talk.
Well, I just won't talk, okay? Or I'll talk like this. It's quite quiet. Maybe if you didn't upset me so much, or I wasn't.
While they're arguing, can I just leave?
Yes, you can just
Yeah,
walk off.
I turned. Maybe if my friends weren't dying, I'd be able to stop talking and focus on the nice things in life. Okay. Now Ziva and I turn her. Oh fucking Christ! She's gone.
So the two of you are going to make stealth checks to approach the gazebo. So
Sure.
please do such a thing for me.
She's ahead of me though. She left first. We're just gonna go with that.
No.
Go ahead and make your
Okay.
roll, Ann.
She did. She got a 20.
You get a +9. Fucking Christ.
It's like she's a rogue.
Stealthy.
It's like
Look,
that's
this
her
is
job.
really important to me because I already got shown up when she hit it with the fucking. I'm feeling super insecure with my ability in the party, so I will use the inspiration and make this.
Is he trying to just counter stealth? He's going stealth too.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm glad I. Well, it didn't need to, but I have a 6. Okay, it's not a 9, but.
So
I got
the two
16.
of you move your way through the woods towards the gazebo. The cloying smell in the air gets stronger. The buzzing sound gets stronger until you visually can understand where these things are coming from. The gazebo is a stone, basically a stone tent. It's a hexagon-shaped stone platform in the middle of a ring of blood orchids. They're just like these bright red flowers. Their petals look like they're like dripping, so they narrow and then widen out. And they're covered in bees. There's bees all over all of these blood orchids. That's where the buzzing is coming from. The gazebo in the middle of all of this is like 60 feet across. It's supported by 6 pillars. It's got a little roof, and on the stone platform there are 4 huge wolves. They're all like reclining in the heat, the late afternoon heat right now. So you can't tell how tall they are if they stand, but they're like 10 feet long from shoulder to like not counting their tail or their snout. They're enormous. They're all different colors, varying in shade from like a dark gray all the way to like a light brown. And there is blood strewn all about on the floor of the gazebo. It is congealing in the summer heat. One of the wolves is chewing on what looks like a human arm, and you can hear panicked sobbing as your eyes fall on two of your servants. Which two of your three servants is it?
Let me
Oh,
look
God.
at their things real quick. Hold on. It is
Oh, God.
Idris and... Well, to be honest, Idris would probably fucking throw himself first. It's Lamech and Naba.
Okay, and of those two, which one is missing an arm?
Probably Lamech, because he's the squire and would try to put up a fight over Naba. As he's kind of like the rookiest one.
Okay, so he's holding his stump arm, and like he's pale. He's sitting against one of the pillars, and then lying dead or unconscious is your third servant at his feet, and he's just kind of like rocking back and forth, holding his arm. And these wolves are basically just like one of them is like licking its paws, like licking blood out of its fur. And the others, are just sort of sitting there looking well fed and relaxed. And so, you see this. You see the gazebo.
Do we see it at the same time? Does she see it first and she's ahead of me? How does that?
I think, I think, Ziva, you have like, if there's anything you want to do, you have a second. But if you look over your shoulder, Enoch approaches you, basically as you.
Yeah. As he approaches, and I look back at him and I say, "Well, it doesn't look good."
I think as you say that, my eyes like peer over and just get really wide. Then you see my face turn like a pale white, and I probably throw up in my mouth. But I try to. I'm like we're trying to stealth, so I just like put my hand over my mouth, and I know not to make a sound, so I just try to walk out of there like we walked in, back to where it was, back to where the other two were. So as long as I get out stealthily,
Sure. I think that Enoch, when you approach, and you have this short conversation, one of the wolves, the closest one, like sniffs the air and gets up and kind of like looks around and paces back and forth a little bit, like growling. And so I assume get quiet and don't say anything.
Yeah, I mean, there was no conversation between the two of us while we're doing this. I just like threw up in my mouth after seeing my friends.
Yeah, it's more that they can smell you, right? So they smell something, and the other three wolves notice that one wolf got up, and one of the other ones gets up and walks over, and then they seem to lose interest in whatever it is they smelled, and they go back to lying on the stone.
How the ground that we're walking, is it still covered in blood?
No, it seems like all of the blood is like up on the gazebo floor.
Okay, so we're just walking on like ground dirt.
Yeah, you followed a little path up here, and you're crouched behind some shrubs.
Okay. Yeah, I hand over mouth walk back to I leave the area to go back to where Ramus and Berg are.
Okay.
I follow him.
And I think like once I get into their range, I just like fucking start throwing up. I'm just like eyes are tearing, just it's snots everywhere. It's just a mess.
He's having a bad time.
Yeah.
Well, hi, are you okay?
I'm like just nonstop. Can't
And then in
understand
between it.
Yeah.
The worst. Like trying to talk and cry and puke at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
Yeah. So that goes on until, I mean, I don't know if Ziva says anything when she gets back.
Yeah, I walk up behind, and I kind of like disgusted, look at him throwing up, and like step away from him, and I say, "Well, we found the gazebo. I regret to inform you, we also found 1.5 of the servants."
And a half.
More like 80%.
Did any of them die?
It appears one of them did, yes.
When you say that, I just like choke up real big.
You're like,
Start-
"Ah!" in the back.
yeah, yeah. I'm not coherent at all. I'm not really talking. I'm just going through the grieving.
Yeah. The good news is there are still 2 living. Like trying to be helpful.
Yeah, it's
For now.
The wolves are also there. There are 4 of them.
4 giant wolves, you said?
Or
I don't think that we are in a position that we can save them in Berg's condition.
The sobbing like stops, and you see me like wipe my mouth. I try to clean up as best as possible, though I'm probably covered with fucking just vomit everywhere.
Yep.
I turn around and what was the exact words you said again, Ramus?
I said, I don't think we can save them in Berg's condition.
I don't think so either, but I kind of want to try. Not just gonna let him die.
Speaking in rhyme, yo.
Oh,
The other option is we sit here and just wait. And eventually I'll just hear them die in the middle of the night.
That's likely.
This silence is happening in game.
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's wise to risk your life. Almost certainly. I don't know. I am willing to fight. But they are a rough foe.
I turn to Ramus and say, you can't patch him up at all? There's nothing you can do? We're just going to have to wait this out? I understand. Look, I know I'm not asking you guys to go and die for me or for them. I'm just trying to see if there's some way we can get into the fight now.
If there were more healing and I was a bit stronger, yes, of course.
I just highly worry that if we go in now, they will be feeding on all of us.
Do I know Adam? I'm like, you see me start pathing back and forth. I'm not really saying anything. I'm just thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know of, since I'm from this area, do I know in the woods if there's any poisonous substances that we could perhaps put into, like, catch some game and then throw the game at the wolves, or somehow get them to eat it, set traps or something to try to weaken them?
He probably, like, this is a cultivated, even though it's grown over, it's a cultivated forest. He probably wouldn't have
He
poison.
wouldn't keep
like,
that stuff on his land.
yeah, he wouldn't keep anything poisonous on his land. Yeah, it would probably be illegal anyway.
Yeah. I think if you guys don't say anything, I'm pathing back for like 5 or 10 minutes.
What? Wait a second. What would feel better to you? To die next to your servants or avenge their deaths?
I turn around and say, "Don't put that on me.
That's your
No.
choice.
You can't leverage his life like that."
That is where we are. It's not nice, but it is where we are.
I turn around not to face the group. Probably like sun's hitting my eyes or something. It's like a quiet cry. Tears are going down my face, but I'm hiding it from the party. I eventually wipe it and just say, all right, let's make camp.
Berg and I know way too well the pain that you're feeling. It won't make you feel any better, but we've both lost people that's been with us. No loss. I've lost my own life. I know I can't make it better, but I'm sorry. I know how you're feeling.
I understand. Tower needs them. They're too powerful. Let's move on. Make a camp.
We could either make camp here or go back to the I don't think it's safe to camp here. We could go back to the inn.
Well, they were grabbed at the end, so the wolves must make their rounds at night or early morning.
What I meant, they were go back to the inn we slept on before we went into through the gate to get here.
Sure, yeah. Let's do that. If we can get out of here, we'll come back as soon as possible.
So you're gonna leave the grounds and return to the inn and rest for the night?
Yeah.
Okay. If you do, there's no way that your servants will survive. This is dooming them.
I've understood.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I guess you leave. And the wolves don't like chase after you or anything. They don't really even notice you. We're there. And you leave the forest. You can see the house lurking in the background as you. How do you go out? Because you just broke the gate down, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I did just
Right.
knock
So
the gate down.
so it's funny. You Ziva, you and your friends climbed the wall, right, to get in, because that was the subtlest way. And when you get back to the front gate, the gate is broken in, like someone hit it with a battering ram. Not
was
subtle.
the battering ram.
It's true. And so they lead you back to an inn nearby.
How's that fire doing, by the way?
It's burning. It's burning. It'll burn out eventually.
It's not making its way to the house or anything.
No, the house is far enough away. But yeah, the part of the forest that'll burn will continue to burn all night and eventually burn itself out. It'll run out of fuel. But yeah, cool. So you get back to the inn. And what are you gonna?
Berg collapses into the bed.
Okay, so you're gonna get a room.
Yeah, did we have a shared room when we were here last time? Do you guys remember? I think
we're all in the same room.
I think we might have had 2 rooms because there's.
Oh yeah, you had a
6 of
room
us.
for your servants.
Yeah, there were 6 of us. But we could probably just share a room with 4 of us. So yeah, we get 1 room.
Okay.
I make sure to request a room with a window facing towards the grounds.
Nice. Okay, so you can see the as night falls, the orange glow of the fire lighting the sky above, the smoke pouring out into the sky. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So I guess you all rest here. And somewhere, I don't know. Can you sleep? Enoch?
No,
I know
I'm
you don't
sitting-
need. I know you don't need hit points, but you just sit there staring out the window all night.
Yeah, I'm sitting next to the window, with it cocked open, just looking at the grounds for the rest of the night. And I think eventually I just pass out from exhaustion, but that's how I sleep.
Okay.
I try to stay up as long as possible.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think maybe at some point during the night, like when night falls, and it's dark, some point during the night you have maybe a bad dream. Maybe it actually happens, but you could swear you hear the howling of wolves and a scream of terror.
Right.
But it just happens the once.
Yeah.
And then silence.
Yeah. Cool. So you
Berg
have
doesn't hear any of this. He's just out. He's out cold.
Yeah, Berg's probably
getting real
passed
good
out.
sleep.
his long night of the soul. Everybody gets a everybody gets a rest. You get a long rest, so you all
Yeah.
recover hit points and abilities and whatever. Max, you can mark off one level of exhaustion goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Let me tell you something. I never even marked it on my sheet to begin with, but I did know it was there.
there you go. Cool. Okay.
And then full hit dice.
How much
Yay.
experience do we get?
That's a good question.
We didn't kill the
You-
golem, so
No,
you
but
know.
you killed the darklings. Let me get
little
let me get
darklings.
And the
Yes.
treants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I owe you for the trees, don't I?
Yeah, because we didn't actually. Yeah, this is the first time we're resting since then.
So I'll do it all at once, and then I'll give you your share of the fight, the other fight, Anne. Let me see. I made a note, but that was a while ago. On when? How many trees were there? There's like 2 big ones, and
2 big ones and like 8 little ones, I think.
I think I have the map still.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my.
Yeah, you should have it. Yeah,
pull up
that's
my
where we
map.
started.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the map is still in the system. There
Berg might
were
have- No,
two
I'm not-
big ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 small ones. So animated shrubbery. Awakened shrubbery. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, a magnificent 10 experience points apiece for those shrubs.
Yeah.
And then, 2 awakened trees. And then 6
It all adds
darklings.
up.
It does, yeah.
Is the tree XP split between the 3 of us, and then the Darkling XP? Split
Yeah, I'm
between
doing.
the 4
I'll
of
give
us?
all of you. We'll give them. We'll do them for you separately.
Okay.
So there were. Okay, so for just the shrubbery battle, everybody gets. Let's see. It's not gonna be much. They were not difficult to kill.
Yeah.
All
They were pretty easy.
right, you get 320 apiece. And then for the darklings, of which there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there were 6, you get. This is divided by 4. So everybody, including Anne, you get 150.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna get less experience.
Yeah, but we'll fight harder mobs.
That's true. All right, I'm at 13,200. We getting close to that.
You're getting real
14,000.
close, damn.
Yep.
Okay.
So do we make it through the night? Fine.
Yeah. I mean, you sleep fine in the inn. But I
sleep's
do
great.
want to tell you, Berg, you rest fitfully.
Never mind. Berg does not rest. Great.
You sleep okay, but you wake up with a bad taste in your mouth, strange dreams. I think you dream of a place. The place that you dream of is an ancient looking forest, a deep dark wood, and you dream of wandering this wood like alone, but you can feel eyes on you as you walk the woods. So you're walking through this ancient dark wood, and I think that's it for now. Like you just have this dream of an unsettling place, and when you wake, you still feel like somebody's watching you.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
That's what you feel like. Good job.
And I have no privacy.
No, you don't. Eventually that feeling fades, but you spend the whole morning, like when you eat your breakfast, just feeling like you keep looking over your
Yeah,
shoulder.
looking
like
around and stuff.
Yeah, someone's observing you. So there you go.
I think the first thing I do when I come to in the chair, knowing that the night has passed, that they've probably died, I'll go and pull out 3 bolts from the stack of crossbow bolts that I have. And
and the ones you shot in the golem battle, you don't have any anymore, right? Because you didn't stop.
I already
with them.
marked them off. Yeah, I shot 10 shots during that, and I marked them all off. I'm gonna take the tip of my rapier and what is the circumference of a crossbow bolt? Is it
Like a
pencil
pencil.
thin? Okay, on the side of the
The
pencil.
ones the ones you use, yeah, they're definitely pencil thin.
Yeah, on the side of each of the three, I'm gonna put the name of each one, like one servant name per crossbow bolt,
Okay.
and then like load those into the where I know exactly where they're at in the.
Yeah, you can like
Mark them,
notch
yeah.
the fletching. Yeah, so you can feel them in the quiver.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll use
Okay.
those to kill the wolves. At least that's the intent.
Yeah, I dig it.
And then I think we can end there. I don't think unless
Yeah, I don't think
that's-
there's a
I think
whole
that's
lot.
good place.
yeah,
No.
I don't think
We ran a
there's-
little bit over too on one of the breaks too, so I guess it kind of evens out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you end up yeah, I think that's the last thing we see is just you carving their names into these corals and sticking them in your quiver.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Sad times.
Yeah,
Ah.
but it fits with the tower.
Court of
story.
Swords.
Yeah.
Hey, but guess what? Here's the bonus. We no longer have to pay for shit that they're going to consume as they come along with us on the party.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's do some shout outs and go record the Patreon video. Dan, we'll start with you. I hope I got these right.
All right.
Yeah, we're right.
Hi, I'm DansGaming, variety streamer on Twitch, / DansGaming on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, easy to find. Currently playing through Darkest Dungeon and getting really far into the game, about to start the second boss of the DLC. So if you want to check that out, I'll be live tomorrow.
There you go. I've heard he's a motherfucker. Have fun with that. Max, some shout outs.
I am GassyMexican on Twitch and the YouTubes and variety gamer and streamer. Don't think I'll be casting today because I'm going to continue getting stuff going for moving, but I'll be back probably tomorrow. Yeah, good show. Awesome having Ann on. It feels good to have that fourth spot filled, having that extra energy and extra, character that's there just to bounce off of and see what they bring. Really interested in hearing and learning more about Ann's character and all the whole vision stuff and all that. I'm sure we'll talk about that a little bit in the post show, but thanks for watching. Glad to be back.
Ann, do some shout outs and welcome to the show.
Cool. Hi, I'm Ammunition. I'm also a variety caster 6 days a week, and I play a lot of Overwatch and Siege, that kind of thing. Ammunition on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that. Thank you guys so much for having me. I had a lot of fun. It's weird. I'm on Blades as well, which is on Sundays, and so it's a whole different.
They're very different.
Yeah.
It's very interesting getting used to D&D. It's been a while, so but I had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the next show. Looking forward to more halfling nonsense. I'll see you guys next time.
Cool. Adam, last but not least, some shout outs.
Yeah. I'm just like frantically finishing the community post. So yeah, if you have questions about the episode or wanna give us feedback or anything, make sure you pop over to community.itmeJP.com and I will post the link in chat for the Q&A. You can find me when you're not watching me here doing my GM thing. You can find me at twitch.tv/AdamKoble or skinnyghost on Twitter. And tonight, if you're watching this live versus say like on YouTube, you will be able to find me at 9 p.m. Pacific over on twitch.tv/Roll20app. I'm doing a game for Roll20Con, which is running all weekend. I'm going to be running some Blades. So if you have been watching the other Blades show, you like that game, definitely come check out my one shot over there.
Awesome stuff. All right. We will be back on Tuesday at our normal time, 4 o'clock Eastern, for a full show. So we should be back on track and shouldn't be missing any shows at least till August. So come watch us then. We'll hope to see you then. And we're going to record the Patreon show. So go watch that if you want over at patreon.com/roleplay. We're out. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.